Good evening, Junior Blockey Sports Network. Welcome back to WJC. Today we have Sweden versus Denmark. With me today we have Splice Prime and Toasted XD under the name Winner 16 Junior. I am your host here, Kissington. We're just gonna go ahead and get started with it. Some of the names to look out for Team Sweden versus Team Denmark. You have Adam RC12, who's been a very strong defensive presence back when he was on the St. Louis Loons. Correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, Biscuit OK fan, which I think is now Catgirl FDWZ. We're not gonna get into that. Blockey Balboa making a return for Team Denmark. A little bit of an inactive period for last season, but looking to make his presence known coming up for this next draft. Toasted. How do you feel about this return for Blockey Balboa, and do you think it presents a uptick for Team Denmark?
Yeah, I mean, having a key player like Blockey Babobo has a huge benefit for his team, Denmark. I mean, he showed himself multiple times through the regular season with JBHL. Him announcing his partially retirement, I guess you could say, during the JBHL season. Coming back now and really showing why he is a top player throughout this tournament, as he did play in a recent game in the tournament. And he did show some light through the darkness, and I think he's just a key player for Denmark, and I think he can help a lot, especially coming out with some wins.
Yeah, absolutely. Lockheed, one of those prime players for I think it was S20, no, S19 Detroit Flamingos. But Splice Prime, I do want to talk to you about this one. You have the Battle of the Alberta Stallions goalies in Ender 9511 and Floppy. You know them both, you know them pretty well. Who do you think has the upper hand in this goalie battle today?
Honestly, for the upper hand in this goalie battle between Ende and Floppy, I'm pretty sure. I mean, both are good goaltenders. I mean, Ende was really good throughout the regular season of season 20 with the Alberta Stallions, but Floppy has been dominating the playoffs. Even though he didn't get the cup, even though he didn't get the JBHL cup, but he still played very good in the playoffs. And I really do think Ende is gonna have the opportunity here and probably win this game for Sweden.
Yeah, a few other mentions here before we get started. You know, you got Pumpkins on Team Sweden, RDMT, and B for Team Sweden, and then for Team Denmark, Airbnb, B mode, Matt is off, who has been a surprisingly good rookie so far, and also Tino your barber, who has been lighting the lamp recently, getting goals in each of his games. Uh, Toasted, real quick, who do you think is going to be the X factor for either of these teams?
Yeah, no, I mean, you touched up on Tino. Honestly, he's been one of those players you look at and wonder where did he come from? Because I feel like we all looked at him as a kind of a interesting player heading into this showcase, but he's really shown why he's a top end player, and I think we'll be able to see a good moment from him.
Yeah, well, it is game time, so we will see who will kick things off. Splice Prime, go ahead and take it away for play-by-play.
Thank you so much, Kissington. We're getting the play-by-play done by yours truly, Splice Prime. Tina Your Barber wins the face-off, can't get control of it. Lucky Balboa gives a pass to Tina Your Barber. Tina Your Barber tries to get up. Taken away by Catgirls. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. Tina Your Barber with an opportunity. Tries to drag it up. He shoots it just wide of the net. Now he's going to try to do it, but I think that is stumbling. That's probably what I'm going to call him, but his full name's Stumbling End. Tina Your Barber got a very good pass by Lucky Balboa. He cannot finish it as Ende makes a really good save. He lets it go, and I think that's going to be a penalty on Sweden after Ende hit Tino.
Yeah, that is a very unfortunate penalty for Ende. You don't want to be taking penalties like that. It doesn't matter if it was on puck, you cannot hit someone with your stick. And Yeah, as long as they're in your crease, you can hit them with your fist if you're a goalie, but you can't take that stick and hit them. So it will be a Denmark power play.
Yes, 100%. I mean,
Yeah,
you could have seen since Tina your barber was right in front of Ende, you probably could have seen Ende just hold that puck and wait until a face-off, but Pumpkins will take the penalty as Denmark will be on the power play.
Yeah, this will be really interesting to see how Denmark handles this power play here.
Of course. Now Void takes the face-off, passes it to Mats off. He shoots it and he scores on Ende.
And that is the kind of goal we're talking about. When we were talking about X Factors early in the game, I did mention Matt is off for Team Denmark. Again, like I was saying, a surprising rookie looking to make his name in the JBHL season that's upcoming. And you know what? I'm gonna stand on this. I think Matizov is going to be one of those players that you might want to watch out for if you're a JBHL owner.
Yeah, 100%. Toasted, what do you think about this?
Honestly, he's just shown some good light coming through this tournament, and he able to bury one, and hopefully that ups his draft stock. I mean, that's what he's hoping for, and I mean that's what a lot of these players are hoping for.
Yes, of course. And once again, another penalty on Sweden. People are saying that is a too many men. Did anyone see what happened? I don't know if that was on face-off.
I did not see anything.
Kizzy,
do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, within 3 seconds it should have been an FOV, but unfortunately the ref is going to be taking this one here. I don't think that should have been a pen. It should have been a FOV, but we play on, and Denmark will get another power play.
Yes, 100%. They will get another power play. Just waiting on the call for the ref to start the face-off.
I do want to mention that Sweden was already eliminated from playoff contention. If Denmark wins today, they will go 3-0 to mark this tournament. So, unfortunately, Sweden is just playing to play at this point. But so far, Denmark playing strong.
Yeah. Denmark is showing that they want to go 3-0 and have 6 points and going over Team Russia, who has just finished with 2 wins with 1 overtime loss with 5 points after their group stage.
Yeah, it will be interesting. Sweden just playing to play at this point. I think this is their last game, which they're just all right. Here we go. We're gonna start.
Yes, we do. Void tries to get a pass back, but unfortunately taken away. I cannot know who is that. Is that RD? Oh, with an opportunity, hit away by Floppy. Void now controlling it. Void controlling it up the boards. Gets it past RD. Looking for a 5-0 shot. Saved by Ende, and he'll let it go. Void and RD battling. Void battling with RD. Void gets another shot. Ende gloves it quick. Void in the corner. Tries to do a move. Another hit on the play, but that's going to be on puck, I'm assuming. Ende with another good save after a shot from Void. Camel is going to try to control this puck. Void taking the opportunity after a bad pass by Camel. Still cannot finish it. And Camel will hit it up. Void will take it onto the side. He'll control it. And that is going to be Rabbit-brained. I'm going to call him Rabbit. Rabbit, slot pass, shoots it, RD, and he scores! And the game is tied.
Yeah, Sweden just looking to get something going here, get some sort of win on. And, you know, they might be eliminated, but they got to have something to look for. And at this point, it's just getting their draft stock. And RDMT with a beautiful net in from that slot pass. You know, there's not much Floppy can do about it. That kind of falls on your defenseman to get that puck. And, you know, it just didn't happen. I don't know what the defenseman was thinking there, but, you know, good goal from Sweden and just looking to uptick their draft stock.
100%. Tino whiffs on the play, and that's going to be an FOV on Denmark. Damn. Okay.
You gotta swap. All right.
And now Catgirl is now going to control it. Tries to cross it over to Pumpkins. Blockey Balboa takes it away. Pumpkins will take control. Gets it past Tino. Crosses it to Cat. Cat's going to look for an opportunity. Taken away by Blockey Balboa, who gets it past Cat. Tries to get it past Stumbling Ends. Tries to do a move. And unfortunately, he gets it past Cat. Not Stumbling End, unfortunately, as he's still controlling it. Gets it past to Tino, your barber. Pumpkins reads it perfectly and gets it past Tino to get it out of his zone. Pumpkins will bring it up to the boards. Blockey Balboa will take control. Pumpkins read him like a book. Another hit on the play, but it's probably going to be on puck. Haha is not going to be calling that. Catgirl now trying to go after Blockey Balboa in Denmark's zone, who can't unfortunately get it. With a slot pass, Tino with a shot, saved by Ende. Tino, your barber now controlling the puck. Catgirl is going to take it away. Is going to control it. Cross it to, that is Stumbling End. Another shot by Tino, your barber, saved by Ende. Catgirl is still going to control it. Void takes it away. Catgirl now trying to control the puck. Trying to pass it to Pumpkins. Can't get the power as some interesting stuff happens. Catgirl is going to take it all away, but can't do it. And Catgirl made sure to get onside before Pumpkins hit it in. Catgirl still controlling it in Denmark's zone. Void is going to take control here to try to get it out. And he does. No, he doesn't. Matt is awful to get it out. And he does. Camel will take control. Matt is off, looking for an opportunity. He shoots. Saved by Ende. RD. P3s it up to Rabbit Brained. Matt is off. Tries to get it past, and he can't. Opportunity for RD. He shoots. Saved by Floppy. Kissington, as you definitely did say, both of these goaltenders are going to be great at making saves, as they were on the President's Trophy Alberta Stallions in JBHL Season 20. Who do you think is... I haven't heard your prediction. Who do you think is going to come away with this one?
Yeah, I definitely think Denmark's going to come away with it, at least for this. They've been putting on more pressure on Team Sweden here. But only time will tell. Right now, it's starting to look more like Denmark's taking control of this game.
Yes, they are. Blockey Balboa for an opportunity shot. Saved by Ende. Rabbit Brain will take control with Blockey Balboa just watching, making sure what he's going to do. And another hit on the play, but Haha is going to call that. And Team Sweden will be on the PK once again. Nobody is going after the puck, unfortunately. Blockey Balboa has an opportunity as he's controlling it. And RD will, and I'm sorry, that's not RD. That is Camel will hit it just to make sure that the whistle will be called.
Yeah, it was almost a bad move for them, as they almost put that goal in themselves, but it will be an interference penalty from Rabbit Brand and Denmark again on the power play. They gonna have anyone out there to take the face off? Come on, there you go.
They're going to have Pumpkins and Stumbling End. Faked away. Did not know where the faceoff was. Teenio Barber is going to control it. He shoots. Saved by Ende. Teenio Barber going to try for another opportunity. Stumbling End gets it. Hits it away. Doesn't realize that it's a penalty kill. Leaves Shea almost open, but Pumpkins recovers as he's going to P3 it away. Blockey Balboa knows what's going on. He controls it. He shoots it far side and close side, and he scores.
Now, Blockey Balboa, the guy that we were talking about, bro, came out of JBHL S19 and couldn't really, kind of missed the draft, was inactive for S20 of JBHL, comes back and just starts dominating in WJC, and a beautiful power play goal from him. I do expect to see a high draft pick from Blockey Balboa here.
Yeah,
Toasted.
100%.
Yeah, Toasted, what do you think about that?
I mean, he just finds the open shot. He finds a nice pullback, brings it to the middle, and he knows that P3 can make its way all the way from the middle to the back of the net, and he takes advantage of it. He finds an open lane, and he shoots and scores. I mean, there's not much more in a textbook play there than you can find.
Yeah, 100%. I can agree with you, Toasted. But as we're getting back into this, Rabbit Brain P3's up to the side as bunching appears to happen between Tino and Matt is off. Pass by Rabbit Brain. Catgo hits the post. Stumbling in with an opportunity. Doesn't have the power. Tries to get another opportunity. But it's going to be behind the net. And that is going to end the first period. Denmark 2-1 over Sweden. Shots are 11-3 favoring Denmark.
Welcome back to the desk. It is 2-1 in favor of Denmark, as Splice Prime just mentioned. But Toasted, I do want to talk it over with you with this goalie battle here. We do have Floppy. He's only let in one on 3 shots, but the numbers aren't the same as what I'm seeing out there on the ice. Ende obviously he's let in 2 on 11 shots. Who do you really think is putting up the better goalie performance here?
Well, you could easily look at the stats and be like, okay, well, Ende has the better performance due to stats, but at the same time, you gotta look at shots. I mean, Sweden's really giving up Denmark a lot of shot chances, and a lot of them haven't been the most top quality as we've seen. I mean, a lot of them has just been shots on net, maybe closer to the goalie, where it's easier to save, and Ende kind of getting that ability to stat pad as much as he can, as Floppy really only getting top quality shots, as Sweden having trouble to break the zone, and when they do, it's usually on a breakaway or just on a great chance, and the shots he's getting are a lot more top quality, I feel like. But honestly, I think it's just an even battle so far. Both goalies playing super well. I mean, there's not much more to say. I mean, if your goalie's playing well, I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it? I mean, that's the motto I go by.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree with you there, as both goalies have been performing very well to each their own. I mean, yeah, the shot count doesn't match, but Splice Prime, before we get into this, what would you say to the defense of Sweden? Because they're letting up a bunch of shots. What would you tell them to reset and refresh?
I'll basically just tell them, don't try to bunch and make cross passes to your teammates. And once you do that, I think you can tie this game up 2-2. But then again, we'll find out. As we're getting into the face-off, Rabbit Brain and Teenio Barber will take the face-off. Teenio Barber wins it forward, taken away by Camel, and yeah,
that will be an FOV from Tino.
What do you think about that call? I mean, I thought he hit it.
I agree with the call. So it does tell you if someone commits an FOV in ref mode. So if you're going off of that, then yeah, it's definitely an FOV.
All right. Anyway, thank you, Kizzy, for making me learn how FOVs work. I truly need that for reffing, because after I had my first reffing appearance, they hated me after that. Anyway, Tino Barber will try to take control. RD takes it back. Tino passes it to Blockey Balboa, who passes it back to Tino. Camel takes it away. Tino Barber accidentally passes it to RD. Blockey Balboa takes control. 2-on-0. He shoots it far side, and he can't get the goal. Another opportunity, and Blockey Balboa gets the swap pass, scores, and it's 3-1 Denmark.
Yeah, just an incredible pass there from Tino, your barber. He sees his defenseman out there, P3s it out to him. Lockie's right there, does net it. Ende's screen, there's nothing he can do, and it just goes in. Toast, did you want to give your thoughts on that goal?
I mean, everyone was like, no one signed Tino, Tino this, Tino that, but honestly, he put that all behind him, and he's showing it now in this and showing them why they should have picked him in the draft. He's really proving the haters wrong, and he finds a great slot pass for Blockey Babobo, and he buries it for another goal, and Denmark takes a 2-goal lead.
Yes, 100%. As we have a chance by Sweden, who has an opportunity. Rabbit Brain cannot finish it on floppy, as it is still 3-1. Shea will take control. And did not realize that it's only him, as both 3 guys are on him. Still again, 3-on-1. Void is trying to take control. Rabbit Brain trying to do something, trying to P3 it out to his teammate. Does it with the P2. RD accidentally pulls back, still recovers. Void with an opportunity. Rabbit Brain hits it away. Void trying to take control. He looks for a chance. He shoots it, goes post, and it can't go in. Jay will take control. Looking for the pass to Void, and he does. Campbell hits it away. Wow, and do you see what I'm seeing? Is Ende not here anymore? As a goal was just scored by Void. I think Cat Girls is going to be the placement for Sweden.
Yeah, so this is an interesting thing for Team Sweden here. Your typical Ende kind of crash out. We saw this back in S18 Dewsbury getting blown out, bro. Just kind of leaves his team hanging out to dry. And I mean, it's kind of indicative of Team Sweden already, because they're down, eliminated from playoff contention. So if he's letting in this many goals, he's probably just going to give up at this point.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, let's see if Sweden can try to pull this one away, as Tino Barber is going to pull it back, shoot it far side, trying to score, and he does, as Cat Girls does not know how to play goalie. Tino Barber scores again. No, sorry, his first goal of the game.
Yeah, and this is yeah, Toasted, you want to give your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I really wanted to jump in on the last conversation you guys are having. I mean, you could look at Ende quitting and be like, well, maybe he just wants to save his stats to look good for the draft, but at the same time, team owners are looking at it like, how is this guy going to act when he's in our non-HL team or even BHL team? And honestly, if I was him, more shots the better, but either way, back to the goal that just happened. Unfortunate just from Cat Girl or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing names, but just unfortunate that she doesn't or he doesn't know how it works, and just unfortunate play.
Yes, 100%. I mean, Tino Barber is going to look for control, shoots it close side, gets it around the post, and shoots it wide. Rabbit Brain is going to have an opportunity, try to get past Tino. Rabbit Brain's going to bring it up into the corner, with Blockey Balboa right behind him. Blockey Balboa is trying to take control. Now it's going to Rabbit Brain, and Blockey Balboa does get control, controls it, gets it past Stumbling End, can't get it past Pumpkins as he hits it back into Denmark's zone. Blockey Balboa now with control, gets it past 2. Can he get past 3? He goes behind the net. Blockey Balboa goes for the corner. He passes it to Tino Barber. Shot saved by Cat.
Yeah, what a save there. He needed something to get himself up.
Yeah, that was a really good save by Cat Plays. RD is going to try to get control here. Tino Barber is going to pull it back, shoots it, saved by Cat, and he hits it away before Tino Barber can do anything. Tino Barber is going to pull back again. He's going to shoot it. Cat Plays with another amazing save. Slaw pass, but Shea just shoots it wide. Shay and Pumpkins battling. Shay hits it out to Void. Void looking for control. Void trying to do something. He can't. Void hits it into the corner of Sweden. Trying to do something. Pumpkins hits it back into the corner. Stumbling and P3s it out to RD. Matt is off. Trying to get control. He cannot. Camel will take it behind. Tries to take it behind the net and he can't. Battling into the corner of Denmark. Camel's just going to hit it right next to the net. Void trying to take control. Camel's trying to look for that slot pass to RD and he cannot. Unfortunately. Just a bunch of bunching and a bunch of weird plays. Void with an opportunity. He gets a pass. It's a 2-on-0. He shoots and he scores. And it's his second goal of the game. It's 6-1 Denmark.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about this. I mean, and they left. Catgirl FDWZ is trying to get back into it, and not much goalie experience. So yeah, there's nothing we can do to blame FD here. They're trying their best.
Yeah, they are definitely trying their best to do anything, but unfortunately, they really can't. I mean, what do you expect for them to do?
There's not much I expect from them. Toasted, do you have any input for them?
I mean, as much input as I can give wouldn't change the story. I mean, it's already been written, but I mean, it's just so unfortunate to see their starting goaltender just leave and bail on Sweden. It's just so unfortunate to see, and honestly, it kind of ruins the game for everyone. As I mean, a blowout's fun, sure, for the point getters, but at the same time, it's just just so unsportsmanlike from Ende. It's just yeah, not my thing.
Well, it looks like RDMT will be in net now for Sweden, as Catgirl FDWZ will be back on the ice.
Can she do that? Or he did.
Alrighty. Senior Barber now with an opportunity as he wins the faceoff. Camel now brings it up, trying to control it. Blockey Balboa is going to be there, trying to get that pass to Tino your Barber. Can't do it. Gets the second try to look for cross pass, and he cannot. Rabbit Brain with an opportunity to try to take a shot on Floppy, and he can't. Blockey Balboa trying to get control of this puck. He does. He's going to try to pass it to Moody, and he cannot. RD makes a really good, valiant effort for that save. And Blockey Balboa is going to try to get it back into Sweden's zone. Taken away by Camel. And again, Camel with an opportunity. Hit away by Blockey Balboa. Catgirl now. Trying to do something. Gets it past Blockey Balboa on the breakaway. Has an opportunity. Tries to post abuse it. She does, and she scores.
And Catgirl FDWZ, I don't think it's a she. I think it's just normally FDWZ, but yeah,
This is
Well,
why I glamored about me getting fired anyway. Because I'm getting confused about the he's and the she's. It's Catgirl. No, it's a Catgirl who is a boy. How am I supposed to do that?
Don Cherry type situation here, but either way, yeah, just unfortunate goal. I mean, actually, good goal for Sweden. I mean, the push is there. Only second period. Time's ticking down if they want to make any sort of push, but I don't even think Catgirl should be able to play. I don't think you can go from goalie to skater, but I guess Haha is going to let it slide for this bit.
Yeah, I mean, she did just play skater for the couple, and then she went to goalie. Now she's back into skater. I mean, of course, stuff can happen, but Haha just wants to have this make a clean game and just trying not to go off schedule like we did yesterday. Anyway, Camel now trying to do something. Void does not pull it back. Gets it past Camel. Gets it past Matt. Is off. Pullbacks. Void reads it perfectly. Camel is battling Void in the zone of Denmark. Void gets it out, trying to hold for control. FD is trying to get control. Gets it past Shay. Can't get past Void. Rabbit Brain will get it past. Looking for an opportunity for a shot. He shoots it far side. What a great save by Floppy, who almost let up another goal, but he didn't. And that is going to be the end of the second period. Denmark 6-2 against Sweden. Shots are 18-6, of course, in favor of Denmark.
All right, welcome back to the desk. I mean, clearly this has been a dominant session for Denmark. Very unfortunate situation for Sweden losing their starting goaltender in the middle of this. Toasted, do you have any input for this second period?
Just want to clarify actually on something. Ende having to leave due to work. I want to apologize for all the rumors I made, but still just unfortunate to see for his team. But either way, I mean, Sweden still having the ability to push for a comeback if they wanted. But unfortunately, I don't think they'll have the talent to do it. But I mean, miracles have happened in this game. I've seen crazier comebacks back in the. Oh, I'm disappeared. Okay.
Oh.
Well,
server Blockey.
Oh, so it wasn't just me.
Yeah, I got kicked too.
Oh, I just got kicked too. Extremely sorry for the technical difficulties here, folks. It looks like everyone just got kicked.
We will be back momentarily. We do not have a ref.
Ref me. I want to ref.
Well, Piv is still, or Haha PvP is still here, so we.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Youppi's here. Dremmings, are we good? Can we?
Do you have any idea what's going on? Wait, can you like try to mediate us?
Yes, we need your authority, sir.
Yeah, everyone
crashed.
Everyone crashed.
The server crashed. All right, we are back for WJC. Splice Prime, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you so much, Kissington. We sincerely do apologize. Tina, your barber, I'm very sorry. Tina, your barber gets a far shot and scores for his second goal of the game. 7-2. It is now for Denmark.
Just you.
Yeah, jerseys are fine for me, but I'm on prison, so.
Back to the goal, though. Tino scoring his second. Really trying to make a push for why he should be drafted. Unfortunately, I think he needs to fix some other areas in the category before that could happen, but still love to see the raw talent coming from the kid, especially for his team as Denmark looks to make a push further and further into this tournament.
Yes, they do, as we're getting into the faceoff after that goal. Tino Barber with now an opportunity, a hit on Tino. Haha PvP is going to call that. Dang.
And it will be time for a. It's not going to be a P shot. Come on, guys. Yeah, these guys are asking for crazy things. As we wait to see who gets sent to the box, Spliced, I gotta ask you, what's your favorite stadium food?
Not to be disrespectful, Kissington, but that is a very interesting question to talk about while we're on desk.
It is
I
a
mean, we're
blowout.
Yeah,
It is a blowout game.
me
7-2.
personally, I like to go for the chicken strips and fries, and then get the popcorn with the beverage, because the popcorn gets salty in your mouth. You need a beverage. I usually go with a Diet Coke. It usually hits the spot, or a Diet Pepsi, depending on what the arena sponsor is. But yeah, no.
all right. Thank you for that. I'm also with toasted on that, and I'm also gonna say that I also like the pretzel as well. I mean, the pretzels are very good at stadiums.
You cannot go wrong with a very solid pretzel.
No, you can't. If you can't get that popcorn out of that pretzel, then what are you doing? What a save by RD, making sure Tino can't get that finish on that. Blockey Balboa trying to get the pass. No one misses. Cat plays now for an opportunity. He can't get past Floppy. Second opportunity. Blockey Balboa hits it away.
Splice Prime, I do want to highlight for you, this was an unsportsmanlike conduct for the third penalty of the game. So this is a major penalty for Rabbit Brained here.
Oh. That's the problem when you're facing with major penalties. You get a major penalty for Winter Class with sorry, not Winter Classic, World Juniors. It is going to be 90 seconds. Anyway, stumbling end. P3's it tries to get out of his zone. Void takes control, hits it into the corner, tries to do a move. He shoots, gets the ghost post and can't get it in. Stumbling end now with an opportunity, and there will be another penalty, and that's going to be on Denmark, I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Finally, a Denmark penalty. The first penalty they've committed all game. And it will be an even strength game for 4 seconds as we go 2-on-2. And it will be a Sweden power play after these 4 seconds, and Rabbit Brain comes out of the box.
Yes, he will. As Camel will hold back. Cat girl trying to FD trying to do something. Tries to get a pass to FD, cannot. Trying to do another opportunity, and he cannot. Just holding control here. He shoots it, can't get it past Floppy as that's right off the post. Matt is just going to try and control this puck. FD knows what he has to do. He goes right after it, challenging Matt is off, and he does. Shea hits it up. Trying to get control. He does. Very interesting by Shea to get control while on the PK. Very dangerous play there. But still, it ends up working as Void will be getting out. But as I'm saying this, FD looking for an opportunity. Can't get past Void. Now Void on a breakaway. Void on a breakaway. On RD, he shoots it. He scores. He gets the Hattie and makes the game 8-2 Denmark.
Let the hats rain down on the ice as Void gets his first Hattie. And again, it is very unfortunate as Ende did have to leave off the ice early due to a groin injury, but that is the nature of the league. You know, kind of have to take those the way you can, and you know, Void absolutely stat padding right now.
Yes, he is. Senior Barber and FD will take the face-off. That was a very interesting play. I don't know if that happened, but Senior Barber gets the Hattie, and now it's going to be a double Hattie for Denmark. It is 9-2.
Denmark had to rush and go and buy more hats to throw them out on the ice, and we have 2 hat tricks. Tino, your barber, actually getting one today. You know, it is Denmark hat trick day. If you're a Team Denmark fan, but yeah, absolutely. There's not much Sweden can do. Sweden's eliminated, so.
Yeah. Blockey Balboa now with an opportunity, shoots it just wide, close post. Blockey Balboa now with control. Camel tries to do something. Blockey Balboa with an opportunity. He hits close post, and he can't get the finish on it. Rabbit Brain trying to get it past Blockey Balboa. Senior Barber is there. Rabbit Brain looking for an opportunity. Blockey Balboa can't do anything. Blockey Balboa now with an opportunity. He shoots it and he scores. And that is a triple hattie for Denmark.
Yeah, so you tend, as we in other leagues would say, you tend to see it. It's very unfortunate here. You now have a triple hattie for 3 players on this team: Tino your barber, Blockey Balboa, and Void. You rarely see some stuff like that, and you know what, they didn't have. Oh, and there's a fight.
Cat Girls and Blockey Balboa throwing the hands. They're fighting right now. Blockey Balboa gets the win. But as there was a fight, there is going to be a double penalty, 90 seconds.
Yeah, it should be. And I will mention this, not only did Blockey Balboa get the hat trick, he also got the Gordie Howe hat trick with a goal, an assist, and a fight.
Yes, he did. He 100% did. Camel is going to look for control. Void tries to get control and he can't. Void now with an opportunity as there is an empty net. For some reason, Sweden is saying they don't need a goalie, but unfortunately Void gets his 4th goal of the night. And it is 11-2, one more goal, and that will be a forfeit for Sweden.
Yeah, and face-off should be skipped since it is on mercy.
It should be, but maybe Haha is right. Maybe this game was AI generated. To get the win. And Void now controlling it, getting it up, crosses it to Moody. Moody can't get the shot. Rabbit just hits it away. Void now gets it into the corner, controlling it. Rabbit Brain hits it away. 5 seconds left to go. And unfortunately, they're not going to get the 10-goal lead to do forfeit. Denmark takes the win and won every single game and got 6 points. They win today 11-2 against Sweden.
And that will be a 3-0 undefeated in the group stage for Team Denmark. So congratulations to Denmark. We will take a short break and we will be right back momentarily.
Can you hear me though? All right. Well, hello and welcome back to WJC, the second game of the night. We'll have one more after this, but as we USA taking on Finland, as USA will look to expand on their success, and Finland will like to do the same thing. I believe Finland is only wins so far, no losses. I'm not quite sure for US on their standings. I could take actually a quick look. Team US having a 1-1 as Team Finland's 2-0 record. So it'll be a great game to see as they're both in the same pool as Team USA stuck at second. And if they win, they'll be tied with Finland in the seeding. And once again, whoever's first place in their seed does get a bye into the semifinals. So this is kind of a big game. As faceoff comes away, Finland looks to break it down in the zone. Heading through with speed and pressure, nothing quite yet there. Barrett family takes it the other way, trying to get some momentum moving. As TBA Silence taking it down in the zone. Looking for options, trying to find a slot pass. No one there for him as he'll be shut down by Gillen. I believe Gillen usually a goaltender. As I say that, Barrett family with a chance. A nice play and a nice easy save for NFM. As a nice way to get the game started for him, finding a nice shot to add to his total. As we're bringing it down, TBA Silence trying to bring it through all by himself. Finds the pass, looking for a P3. Tries to sneak it through, but nothing quite there for Panex. Now with speed and energy will be Finland. Finland really putting it on the time now. Trying to get something to move. Nothing quite yet there for them. As they'll be forced down into the zone. Barrett family trying to get something to go. TBA Silence letting nothing fly in his zone. Playing hard defense, trying to get something to move. Nothing there for him. Gillen fires a P3. A nice easy save for MFRM as he's able to keep it out of the back of the net. TBA Silence now taking it down low. Holding it there for a bit. So far already a minute and 30 has passed. As TBA Silence will leave it as they'll go for a full line change as there'll be an offside call and will allow both teams to get a full line change as they'll get full line change, yeah. Full pair of new legs for each individual team. As Panex steps on, looking to get something going, finds the cross pass for the OG. The OG2 fires the P3 and breaks it through and opens the seal for Finland. It's 1-0. The goal scored by the OG2, and he opens the scoring for Finland, and that's a huge one. As I don't think there is anyone else here but me, so yeah, I mean, what a goal though coming from the OG2 as he finds a nice pass coming from Panex as he leaves it over and trying to get something to move, and he's able to create some space and finds the pass, and the OG2 just ready for that P3. I believe that's not his first time doing that. I believe he's done it multiple times in multiple different ways with this line. I believe it's actually pretty well known now as the P3 gets sent down. The OG looking to find his second of the night, deciding to go for a pass instead to the middle. A little too fast. Not even a top end player could hit that one. P3 goes flying through the slot. Panex playing the pressure, trying to get something to move along. Able to kind of pull back over for the OG too. Trying to get there in time. Nothing will fly there as we force the rebuild. Able to stop it with a nice crouch. The OG2 heading through with a nice P3. Almost curving it through. As almost a dangerous chance sneaks through, but nothing there. No harm, no foul. Not taking it along. A quick P3 fires its way in a nice easy save. As we brought down low. To the middle. The OG2 trying to find the loose puck. Nothing sneaks through as they'll be forced to rebuild. OG2 finds the pass to the middle. A nice chance there is for Panex. Panex missing on the opportunity as it was almost there for him. Panex losing the loose puck to Fade. Or Lil Fade. As the P3 makes its way up high, Panex able to keep it down in the zone. Both teams going for line changes now as the first line will re-enter the building. playing it through. Barrett family able to find a break, having the pressure, able to sneak it through. Almost a dangerous slide there from NFRM, but he's able to hold his ground and hold it tight as no harm, no foul. Still a 0-1 game. Finland leads as we brought over. Barrett family trying to find a middle as it finds it over for TBH Silence as they'll pickpocket away and he'll find the 5-hole and he'll set this game to 2. It's 2-0 and they'll take the lead with grace as they're more than happy with it, and now the pressure on the shoulders can start to debrief as all that weight they've been carrying can kind of hold off until something else happens. But until then, the relief is just very nice for Finland, as Finland in the real life WJC coming off a sad loss versus Team Canada. Team Canada, I believe, coming away with a 6-3 win in the bronze medal game, as Finland came short there as we brought over. Barrett family with speed, able to get it through with a nice 5-hole. TBA Silence able to clear the attack as we brought down low behind his own net. A quick P3 up to dump out the zone. Time starting to flutter down. 2:05, a nice easy save. NFRM drops it a little early there, but no one there to capitalize. As I say that, Barrett family finds the loose puck up in the top of the slot, and he fires and scores. USA take the chance and fire. It's 2-1, and we have a game in play. As if we were talking about the real life WJC or MAHF, Team USA didn't even make it to semis as they fell short there in that pooling, as they'll have to fight, as they had to fight for it. And it looks to be, in this case, they'll be able to make the quarters, but the real question is, will they make it farther than that? Face-off comes away. Barrett family looking to get a nice chance off. NFRM, AFK, able to clear it in time. Barrett family being the main carry for his team. A nice pullback, a nice save from NFRM. Holding it tight there as we brought over. TBH Silence looks to escape the zone. A nice chance was there, but we shut down. Gillen finds a P3, just shot off the post. As I believe Gillen is regularly a goalie, as looks to be playing skater tonight. As we brought over, TBH Silence getting hit off the puck. Haha, having no call for it, as that's pretty surprising. Most definitely was on puck, at least from my perspective. Nice chance there for Panex. Nothing he'll find, as nothing will make do for him. There's another chance there. I believe there was another hit. Not quite sure, didn't hear a noise, so no call there. Panex playing the body, trying to get something to go. A quick chance for the slot. Nothing will sneak through. Panex being a huge part to his line, and actually luckily got picked up pretty late in the draft due to people thinking he'll be unable to show, but he didn't say he couldn't show, so he didn't lie. He just said he might not be able to show. Thankfully he was able to show, and he's been a huge help for Finland as Barrett family looks to take up the zone. Now with speed, looking to sneak it through. Nothing quite there. Panex with a quick P3, trying to get it by. Nothing there for him. As another chance, another hit, and that will for sure be a penalty as it stops the momentum. As that was a good call by Haha. Touching up on some missed calls throughout the start of this first, as this penalty will seep over into the second period, as Finland will have to have a masterclass kill here, as the pressure is on now, as the US only down by 1. If they had a chance, it would be now, as TBH Silence taking it through the zone, playing pretty aggressive for the penalty kill, starting to lean back now as he'll bring it back down to his own zone, killing off as much time as possible. He'll look to kill the remaining of the first. Time winding down. 3, 2, 1, and that will come to an end. The first period of play will expire, and we'll head into the intermission for the second period, as it's just me on the desk. Technically, I am not in media, so we won't be doing a desk. Don't worry about that, Trimmings. But Honestly, a debrief on my end. Goalie battle honestly has been a little lopsided. MRFM really been stepping up to his goal. Big money man usually being there to play for this team. I mean, that was the perspective for the goalie meant to be playing. That's what we all thought. But MFRM really stepping up for his team after not expecting to play. On the other side, on the US, we have Slovaco. Sorry for any mispronunciation. Slovako. But either way, having a .500, not quite the best performance, but I mean, there's only so much you gotta ask for when all the chances just have been really lopsided with a nice chance from all their goals. Finland really capitalizing on the open man, and not a lot you can do there when you're a goaltender and there's an open man, especially when it's cross. Um, but either way, we await the second period, and I mean, if we're player-wise, I guess we could say Panex being a huge part to his team. I feel like we already touched on that. For Team USA, though, Barrett family, huge part to his team. And honestly, he was picked pretty high. And I mean, it shows him scoring the only goal for USA and him being the only reason why this USA team is still in this game. Really playing a key factor, and it's really been showing for him as he looks to up his draft stock, as that is what the tournament is for, as we head into this second period in 2 seconds here. As it looks to be TBA Silent and Panex heading out there, the first line stack, if you could say anything. I'm not quite sure how they're going to fix their stamina after this penalty kill, but they'll look to be fighting for it as we Barrett family stepping into the circle, able to come away with it. A quick P3 makes its way. MF4M able to find a glove down on it, and he'll make the save as a quick dump out attempt comes out from Panex. Panex immediately retreating after an easy dump back in from Gillen. Gillen, not expecting TBH Silence to be doing what he's doing. Able to take it to the zone with speed. Trying to get something to move, nothing quite yet there for him. Panex with a quick P3, not quite sure where that was going. As Barrett family trying to get it through the zone, penalty comes to an end, we're back to 3-on-3. Panex strike. Really trying to get something going to the middle. Chance there for the OG scoring a really nice pass coming from the duo there. I would say their chemistry there is really high quality as the OG2 breaks it by himself, finds a P3, just goes wide behind the net. Chance and chance again, just getting shut down as they look to expand on it. A quick dump down low. Trying to get something to go. Makes its way to the middle, able to clear it out. Now with speed. Looking to get a play to go. Nothing quite yet there to the middle. A dangerous chance was there, and it'll get shut down as they look to build up off of it. As they look to bring it down. Trying to get something to move. Nothing quite yet there for them as we brought over. The OG2 finds the loose puck, finds the P3. A rebound chance is there. Another rebound chance is there. A hit's on the play. That was nowhere near the puck. I'm surprised there's not much complaining coming from either team. Not quite sure who got hit as we brought over. Okay, another big hit. TBA Silence finds the P3 as Big Money Man types in chat, what did I miss? I think he comes back from the depths and he looks to join back his team. I think he'll be playing as skater, if anything, as we brought down low. Bear family trying to do the pizza slice. Trying to get something to go. Nothing quite yet there. LCM trying to get something to go. A big hit there. It'll be on puck. As Haha immediately calls it for Team USA. Honestly, Haha kind of being a little biased to USA, if I'm being honest, but of course, we can't really say that type of thing, as Haha looks to fight for it. As a little face, stepping the face off over Bear Family. Bear Family shoots and scores. Textbook play, and this game is all tied up at 2s. It's 2-2, and we have a game in hand as Finland trying to stay undefeated, as USA trying to shut that down, as they're looking to fight for first place. As I actually think if this game does end up going US's way, I still think Finland will come away with the seed, as USA is -1, as Finland is +8 in the goal differential. So I don't think they actually can do anything, but USA is fighting to keep their second place spot, as Team Canada is looking to jump over them. It's now taking along. Puck gets sent down. Trying to get something to move there. Nothing quite yet. Gets by the OG2. Tries to get something to move. Barrett Family says no to that as we brought over down low. Time on the clock. Started to tick it down. 3:05 remaining. Oh, he brought over. Trying to get something to move. Nothing quite yet there for them as we have to fight for it. A little fade. Down for Panax. Panax. Unable to find a shot attempt as we brought up top for his defender. Able to find the shot will be Finland, but it will be off the body of Barrett Family as he's able to clear it into the zone. Trying to get something to going. Panax able to clear for his teammate, the OG2. Trying to get something to move. Nothing quite yet there for him. A nice chance for Panax. P3's it. Rebound chance is there. Able to glove it to make the save. All the goalies are tied up now in the save department. 7-7. Both goalies letting in 2 goals on the shots as they'll be brought down low. Now first line's coming out for both teams as they'll look to bring out the big guns with the first line. As TBA Silence heading down low. Try to get somebody to go. Nothing there for him as you'll have to fight for it down low. As we brought along to the middle. A nice chance was there. No one rushes it as they'll be forced to rebuild. As down low now. Trying to get something to go. We Finland. Finland to the middle. A nice chance was there, but no one there to shoot it. As TBH Silence finds the loose puck. Looking to sneak it post side. Nothing gets through there as we brought down low behind their own net. Gillen stepping up as a skater. Looking to break it through. Nothing quite yet there for him. As he'll be forced to rebuild. As they'll have to go for it. We brought along. Trying to get something to move. Nothing quite yet there. As they'll be forced to fight for it. As we brought down now. Trying to get something to go. Heading down now. A nice chance there was for USA. USA tries to break through the seal. Trying to take their first lead of the game. Nothing quite yet gets by there for him. The OG2 makes it as... Okay. That's a really interesting call. As, I mean... Finland will take it as they'll head to the power play. As Barrett Family will head to the box. And he'll look to kill 45 seconds. 32 seconds remain in the second period. As a nice chance to the middle. The OG2 tries to fire. Chest goes wide. Another chance in the middle. The OG2 fires it off the post. A chance was there, able to clear it. As Finland, once again, getting robbed by the netminder. As chance again. Trying to take it through. Nothing quite yet there for him as he'll have to rebuild. And we'll head into the second period intermission where I'll look to catch my breath. So sorry for the silence. But we'll catch you in the third period of play. We're back for the third period of play. A full 6 minutes to go. We have a 2-2 game, and a lot's on the line here for Finland as they'll look to find their undefeated ways throughout this tournament, as USA looks to shut that down and find their way to a 2-1. As I believe Finland technically has clinched first, unless either USA or Canada somehow pulls out a miracle and scores 15 in one game. But I don't believe that will happen, so I believe Finland has clinched first in their division. Our pool, I guess you could say, as we'll have a delayed penalty, and we'll be on... It will be on, I believe, Finland. As a nice chance comes from Barrett family as he tries to run back the same play that they came back in this game. Nothing will get through there as they were prepared this time. Now taking it down low. Trying to get something to move. Nothing quite yet there for them. As a nice chance there comes from Barrett family. He buries it off the boards. And the game is going not well for Finland, as it's 3-2 in favor of USA. As no offense to the refereeing this game, but I believe Finland will be looking to blame the refereeing on this one, and I don't blame them on that. There's been a lot of interesting situations where USA has been bailed out by the ref not calling a penalty. Oh, thank goodness.
Under ref. Big Daddy's here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Has the game started yet?
It's been started, bro.
What, the third game?
No, we're still on the second. We're still on second.
No, I'm here for the third game. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like WJC for you.
Face-off comes away. TBH Silent looks to break it down into the zone, trying to get somebody to move. Barrett family says no to that as he'll look to hold on to that lead they have built up so hardly pushing for, as they do take the Finland 3-2 now, as MFRM fights for it, finds the loose puck, able to ping it away. A nice chance makes its way up the ice. Almost a dangerous play comes from Finland, but they'll get shut down on it. Another chance for TBA Silence, and what a goal! He breaks through two defenders, just like Connor McDavid, and he fires it through, and he ties it up 3-3. That's just what a goal coming from TBA Silence. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about the young rookie himself, and he's really able to show why he's a higher classman, as he's able to break through Barrett family and Gillen, and he's able to bury it through with a nice 5-hole far side, and just unable to make the save. And we got a 3-3 game. I mean, with 4:36 remaining, we got a very much interesting game on our hands. Chase-off comes away. TBA Silence looking to break it through. Puck gets sent out. USA trying to get someone to move. Barrett family entering it down into the Finland zone. Puck comes loose. Trying to find a shot. He fires just off the post. Will be sent wide. Barrett family trying to go for a pizza slice. Unable to do it. LCM. Another chance there. Another P3 comes from Barrett family. Nothing comes there as we just wide to the corner. LCM trying to build over. Let's be sent along. Barrett family trying to push for pressure in the zone. Gets stopped by TBA Silence as we brought down low. TBA Silence really trying to break it out of his own zone as will be brought down low to the right side now. Another chance there. As we'll get another penalty, and it'll be on Barrett family, I believe, for his second one, as it took 3 hits before Haha even thought to call a penalty. And once again, like I've been saying, my whole theory, Haha being more sided with USA throughout this game, as finally Finland, though, getting a break, and they'll head to the power play with 3:40 remaining, and this could be their time to regain their lead after losing it to US, as they'll fight for it during this power play. US really just looking to kill as much time as they can as we wait for the call. As it will be interference call on, it wasn't even Barrett family, it was VT91. Let's go Blues. As Panex lines up for the face-off play for the OG2. OG2 trying to find his second of the night, gets shut down. Panex having a little bit of miscommunication with his teammate there as we just brought along the board side. USA able to find it. Little fade. Little fade getting hit on the play. Having no call on it as he brought through. Panex trying to sneak it by. Nothing quite yet there for him. As the puck comes loose. Trying to make its way up high for the defender. Unable to do it. Panex with a nice pullback to a P3 off the post. And it's sealed. It's 4-3. Finland regain their lead on the power play. And they'll look to hold on to it for the remaining 3:05. And we have a game on our hands. A lot of goal scoring, a lot of penalties. And what can you say when you are a penalty taking team? It's bound to happen. Penalties equals goals, so there's not much more that you can do there. X takes it away, trying to get something to go. We brought over, trying to find a quick shot. Nothing sneaks by. We brought over again. The OG2 trying to find his chance. Nothing gets through. Finally sneaking it by. Able to clear it out. We low fade. The OG2 pulls it back a little too far and finds its way outside the zone. Finland having to check up now. Panex down low. 2:30 remains. 2:35, sorry. Remains. The OG2 trying to find his shot. Nothing able to get there. Barrett family able to find the 5-1 to the zone. A nice chance trying to get it by, but able to clear it out of the way. Will be Finland as MFRM gets bailed out there. He looks to play it off the boards. Barrett family looking to extend on his chances. Breaking it through center. Now heading down to the zone. Past the blue line. Able to break it through. Down low and behind the net now. Barrett family trying to sneak out of the corner. Nothing quite there. TBA Silence now with speed. Heading through. A quick pass. A great shot, but a great save. As able to hold his team to a 1-goal deficit. As USA able to hold on to it. As a penalty will be making its way. And I believe it will be on Barrett's family. As we'll get a TO coming from our doggy. As we await the face-off after the TO, as USA calls it. Is lining up for the face-off play. It'll be ill fade. Has a nice chance, a quick P3 off the post, and Panics just overcommits to the far side. There's another nice chance where a 5-hole gets shut down. Now taking along with Gillen. Gillen trying to kill as much as possible. A minute 30 remains. A nice chance to the slot. TBH Silence finds it, buries. It's 5-3. And now you can start to say, is that the dagger as they regain their 2-goal lead? And Finland sit comfortably up there. As a nice play comes from TBH Silence, able to find the slot pass in time before it gets out of reach, and he's able to bury the quick P3. Not much goaltenders can save those, as it'll be just too fast for him, unable to slide in the way in time. Puck makes its way to the middle, trying to get there first will be Barrett family. Nothing sneaks by as they force to rebuild. Puck gets sent up, able to play it down with Panics. Now fighting for it. Barrett family really trying to keep his team alive in this game. The last minute of play is coming up here. Time is starting to wind down. USA really having to put in fight or flight here now. Has been brought over. A quick pullback makes its way along board side. The OG2 trying to find their chance. To the middle, no one there as we just shut down. As we'll get a delayed call, and it'll be touched up by Panax. And it looks to be a USA power play. And this could be where great moments form, as USA has the chance to cut this lead down to 1 and try to push for the comeback with 37 seconds left. As the puck gets sent down, able to find the block on it. The one chance USA needed gets shut down. Must be dot down low. As we brought down low to the corner. As we brought over. One last chance. Finland trying to secure, and they will. Finland comes away with the win, and they will clinch their first place standings in their pool, and they'll look to get the bye heading into the playoffs of this showcase / tournament, and they'll be more than happy with that performance. A great performance from both ends. Finland just comes away with it. Hopefully, Haha was able to get stats there, as we'll catch you in the break before we head into our next game. Never mind. Yeah. Well, hello and welcome back to WJC for the last game of the night as I look to be forced into another play-by-play game as we look to break through this game. Yeah, as it's a big game, as if. So if Czechia loses, Canada makes, and if Canada loses, Czechia make. Oh wait, did I say that right? If Czechia wins, yeah, basically whoever loses, they get eliminated. So basically it's a do or die game. That's the easiest way to put it. Did USA make playoffs? As face-off comes away, Team Canada, my hometown, being put into this tournament. Love to see a Spice Prime look for a chance. Auxilis calling a whistle here, as we'll get a quick debrief.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to do something about this friggin' streaker.
Wait, we have a streaker?
Peachy Paw, bruh.
Yo, ban Peachy Paw. Yeah, I'm gonna say this, and this guy's gonna get really pressed. Watch this. Oh, I just love having the Dredge and A roll. Such a cool roll. Not Dredge and A, sorry. Sorry, Dreaming's roll. Sorry. As we brought along. Sorry, for some reason I'm in beef with whoever this @user or underscore username is. I think that's jail or who? That's Wad? As we brought over to the corner. The quick P3 comes from Canada, and they brought over with no shot on net. Why not for my play-by-play, every time the country gets the puck, I talk in their accent? Would that be tough?
Why?
$32? Oh, shoot. I'm very sorry. Spice Prime down low now. Trying to break through the zone. Nothing quite yet there. Nice chance. P3 off the post. Just gets shut down. As now fighting for it. Looking to break through. Black Mal taking it down the zone with a nice chance, trying to sneak it through. Agent Levine able to shut it down before any harm makes its way down into Canada's zone. Once again, like we said at the start of the stream, it's do or die. Lose, go home, win, stay in this tournament. The puck gets sent down. Chance again will be sent along. Carson Ayo, older player in the league, steps up for Team Canada as Agent Levine to the middle. No one there as he was unable to get the second hit to the slot. Now breaking it through. Trying to get something to go. Nothing quite yet there. Agent Levine with a P3 chance. Gets blocked on the way. Taking it along. All alone. Able to break through. Gets by the goaltender. It's in. Czechia finds the first one. It's 1-0. Canada falls short. And they're down by 1. Co-cast or Exulis? You want to co-cast?
I'm not co-cast.
Okay, well, I'm by myself again for another game. Thank you for sticking with me through this. As will be brought over now, as Czechia or Slovakia, right? Wait, wait, I don't want to mispronounce it. Guys, help.
Czechia.
Okay, Czechia. Thank you. Ned. We all love Ned. If you were in previous streams, Ned is the goat. Now bringing it down low, trying to get something to move. A big hit on the play. Nothing there. Of course, on boards. You know, we love to see. Spice Prime taking it down low for his team. Trying to get it moving up. Nothing quite yet there for his team. But we brought along board side. They'll have to fight for it. Time winding down. 3:20 remains in the period. Spice Prime having to fight for it. Able to find the pullback. Trying to get by Ned. Able to do it. Finds the pass across. Just unable to get there in time and set up for a play. Will be his wing. As another big hit. That one should be a penalty. As Exulis makes the right call there. And we'll get the first penalty of the game. And this penalty is sponsored by store.blockeyhockey.com. If you want any cosmetics, make sure to stop by the store and cop your cosmetics. We got sticks, goalie cosmetics, goalie helmets, player helmets. All you need is there. Also, if you're new to the stream and you want to know how to join, how to start your career, the IP is play.blockeyhockey.com. If you are interested in the league, you can join the Discord. It's not? Hello? Oh, sorry. I'm Unk, and I'm used to .com, or it used to be .com.
Never .com.
It was.
I promise you it was
like
never .com. I've been
Bro,
playing longer than you.
That's not true.
Well, I've been playing since S11 JBHO.
I've been playing since S10 JBHL, jackass.
All right. Grandfather over here.
Okay, bro. I literally owned your team you're on in JBHL, bro. Okay,
Yeah,
anyway.
that's not how that works. Newlywoods owned that team.
Okay, bro. I brought along now. Carson Ayo. Taking it down low. We brought over now. Trying to take it over. Agent Levine finds a nice chance. Trying to get the comeback goal. Nothing makes its way through. Fighting for it as much as possible on board side. Trying to make it get by will be Carson. Carson able to do it. A quick P3 comes from Black Mal as he tries to sneak through, but nothing comes from it. As we brought up the board side now with speed. Agent Levine trying to get by. Nothing quite yet there. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Puck is sent along. Trying to get something to move there. Nothing quite yet there. Check. So back. Check you up. Trying to get something to go. Taking his time on it. Nothing quite yet gets through. Having to fight for it. Team Canada really trying to find their way back into this game after being down by 1. Shots on goal 2-1. As Canada really need to push for anything they got here, as it's do or die, like we said. Spice Prime down the corner. Ned with it. Trying to get something to go. Nothing quite yet gets through. Spice Prime heading the other way. Sneaks it through with a 5-hole. A nice chance is there, but able to clear it and stop any harm from happening as Team Canada having their first real chance. And it'll get shut down off a nice back check. Check. Coming up now. Trying to get it moving. A big hit from Ned as Spice Prime makes its way along board side. Spice trying to sneak it through. Nothing comes from it quite yet. Time winding down. 3:20 remains. As we brought over. Trying to sneak it through. Trying to get some in the move. Nothing quite yet there as we force down to the corner. Spice Prime playing passive aggressive. Puck gets sent out of the zone. Now with it. Canada able to keep it back in. Canada really trying to make that one last push. Won't have anything there as the puck will stay solid in the center ice. And we'll head to the first intermission where I have no one to debrief with. But,
You know what? I'll debrief with you.
oh, appreciate it, man. Exulis. I mean, you're ref for the game. You saw everything. What's your thoughts on it so far? I mean, it's a pretty low shot game. Both teams really trying their hardest. What do you see out of this?
It's been pretty physical, man. There's been some hard-hitting defense. Obviously, the shot cam represents that. Fighting along the boards all game. There's just been back and forth, going up and down on the boards. And news on the street is that if the game goes to overtime, Canada will make it in over Czechia regardless. So Czechia needs to win in regulation. But outside of that, yeah, just gritty, tough defense. And honestly, I think it comes down more to the lack of offense between the teams. Czechia running a 5-man team, and Canada obviously having some inexperienced players. It's due for a barn burner.
Yeah, I just want to know one last thing before I start to talk a little more. What's your thoughts on the goalie battle? I know we have seen both goalies really try to play. I mean, saving CPR, having a little bit unlucky on the first goal. I mean, what's your thoughts on the whole battle?
Xerxes and saving CPR, they're both pretty veteran goaltenders in the JBHL now, coming up on Xerxes' 3rd season and saving CPR's, I think, 4th. They've been here for a while. They know what they're doing, obviously. They got their foot in the ground, and I think it just comes down to who won't be as bad, not who will be better. I feel like they're both pretty mediocre at best goaltenders.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you on that one. Zersk haven't let up a goal yet, but hasn't been tested as much as Canada, like you said, having weaker, newer players to the league. Really struggling with that side of things. As they'll look to fight to find their first goal, but Zersk really haven't been challenged so far yet. But, more time will show us the real outcome of this game. As we wait for the face-off to come along. Black stepping into the face-off. Saving Spice Prime. Able to break it down low into the zone. Able to take it down low. Nothing will get through as they'll be forced the other way. Black, all alone, takes it through. A nice glove save from saving CPR as he holds on to it and sends it to the corner. A nice dump attempt comes from Canada. Able to keep it out. Now Oz with Spice Prime down the corner. Spice Prime trying to find something in the middle. Nice chances there. Another play is there. Just gets shut down as we force back to the corner as Black comes out to play it. A miscommunication to the middle. Spice Prime finds the chance to shoot it. Finds the shot, but gets blocked on the way there. Another one there. A nice easy glove save for Zersk as he holds on to it. As we'll get the first whistle of period number 2. Heading into the face-off now. Agent Levine stepping in. Black for the other side. Black taking up the zone. Trying to get someone to move. Able to clear will be Carson. Carson being a veteran, really needing to stand up for his team. Especially right now being down by 1, especially in a do-or-die game. A lot on the line here. Agent Levine taking it over. Trying to get someone to move. Carson able to play defensive there. Gets hit on the play. Believe that will be on puck. Carson dumps it out. Doesn't realize he has time on his hand. As the other way. Ned takes it low. Down low. Finds the puck through the net. Able to take it down low to the right side now. He looks for options. Trying to find a pass. Nothing quite yet there for him. As we brought over.
Once again, puck just hasn't been able to escape the trapezoids as it's just been all stuck behind Canada's net. Finally coming loose. Carson looks to play it. Finding the loose puck now. Taking it up with Turkey Java. Turkey Java unable to get anything going. A quick shot from Agent Levine. Almost sneaking through short side, but nothing quite yet there. As Canada really just need to aim and fire, as a lot of their shots have been going off the post or just wide. A nice block there comes from it. Canada really trying to push for the comeback. Stuck behind their own net now. Puck comes to the middle. A dangerous chance is there. Heading down either way. Spice Prime tries to sneak it through with a 5-hole, but a great save to hold his team with a 1-goal game, or a 1-goal lead. As they'll be brought over. Again and again. Chances just fluttering. As Canada finds it through and sneaks it by Zerks, and Spice Prime gets his revengeance on his first opportunity and scores on his second as Canada finds the tying goal, and it's 1-1.
Great shot from Splice Prime there, man. Rebounding off the front of the goalie. Goalie obviously overcommitting there with the slide, trying to predict what was happening next. And Splice Prime catches him mid-slide and finds his near side.
I would also like to mention this is like a rematch of the real life MIHF or WJC, as both these teams went head to head yesterday, and Canada did fall short in that one, and they were able to win the bronze medal game today. But it's a little bit of a rematch and a fun way to put it, if in a story way, as the puck will be sent down low. Puck gets sent up high. Canada really trying to make a push for it. Black finding the loose puck, finds the pullback. Will get shut down before anything gets created. So the puck gets dumped out easily by Zerch. Puck's on the blue line now. Black really trying to get it out. Nothing there for him. Spice Prime scoring the only goal for Canada, trying to find his second. Nothing there for him. We'll have a delayed penalty as the puck gets fired. Spice Prime finds it, and it's in. It's 2-1. Canada find their first lead of the game, and they'll look to hold on to it.
Doesn't even matter that I called that penalty, bro, because he scored as I called it. Completely irrelevant. This song doesn't feel very Canadian.
Really, it's really not, man. It's okay though. More of a US song type thing, if anything. But a dangerous chance now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Coming through. Agent Levine trying to get somebody to move for his team. Having the lead now a little bit. Able to sit back a little more. As the puck getting sent up. Now breaking it through the red line. Finding the pass across. A nice P3 opportunities there. Whoa. Just wide of the net. As a little bit more to the left makes its way onto the net. Just unfortunate play there. Under the pressure. Lights too bright in this tournament for some. As Agent Levine trying to play it out. Carson Ayo able to find the loose puck after losing it. As the P3 will be sent back. Carson having to fight for it. Able to find the P3 down in the zone. A little bit of dump and chase hockey. Nothing you hate to see. Agent Levine now breaking it through to the corner. Black finding it first. Finally trying to break it out. Agent Levine now trying to find it to the middle. No one quite yet there. Carson able to keep it in. He'll get a nice P3 down. Carson allowing Agent Levine to get a line change on, and heading on now be Spice Prime. The 2-goal go-getter scoring the only 2 goals for Canada as he tries to make it 3 with a quick shot. And it'll be just off as we brought over. Once again, Spice Prime trying to open up a lane for his team. Chances just fluttering everywhere as we brought over. Canada winning in the shot department. Will they be able to win this one and find their revengeance for the real-life Canadian team? As we brought over. Now off the boards. Trying to get something to move. Canada having nothing there. Brought along. Ned, down to the corner, trying to get it by, tries to sneak it post side. Reading it like a book will be saving CPR. As now to the middle. A nice chance is there. Will be shut down. Will be brought along. Taking it through. Spice Prime. Trying to fight for his team. Will be brought over. 30 seconds remain. Second period starting to wind down. As we'll get one last delayed penalty, and Canada able to get the touch up on it, and they'll be able to get the touch up, and they'll look to use it to get a goal here, as they'll probably be going for a face-off play or something as that, as the coach will be calling them over to drop a play on the board. As we wait for too many men on the ice. Not a penalty you want to see, but funny enough, it has been happening a lot in the real life MAHF or WJC. As we brought along. Now trying to take it through. Agent Levine trying to fight for it. Brings it up through. Nothing quite yet gets there. Nice chance for Oz. XD. Oh.
Wow.
Nothing there. But Exulas, take us away. I mean, what's your thoughts on that period?
Better than the first period, honestly, from both teams. Shots galore. Canada putting up 7 in this first, in the second period, sorry, after their original 1 shot in the first. It's clearly showing, too. They've tucked 2 after 8 shots, and they're really giving this goalie the works. Splice Prime, man, he's in his bag right now. He's hitting that far post every single time, and he's really making the goalie overthink. And you can tell now because the goalie's starting to defend angles he wouldn't normally defend. He's in his head, and that's what you want as a skater going against the goalie.
Yeah. Honestly, the shot's just been heavy, and it kind of gave us a chance to see Zerp's true performance. I mean, are you let down from it, or do you think you're actually more than impressed from it? Because he has been pressured by a lot more shots than he was in the first.
Well, I mean, both goaltenders are producing the same, both posting a 750 through the second. But I think Xerxes could have easily had that second shot saved. And as someone, who has coached him before when he was on my S19 Mallards team, that's a shot we actually practice and preach to defend. That far side shot is a lot of JBHL shooters' bread and butter, and we tend to make them guard that, It's the reason we assaulted and cooked with Vesna and S18, and the reason why Vanilla Eggs developed in such a good prospect, because people translate that far post shot. And when you learn to guard it, man, you learn to guard half the shots you'll face. But he lets that one slide through, and it puts his team in a deficit.
It's just unfortunate for him, as we'll look to be starting to head into the third period as we see the players start to enter the ice, and so for the referee. As I'll send it back down for ice level, where I will be taking over once again. Black stepping into the dot with Agent Levine. Be brought through. Quick dump out attempt makes its way across. Agent Levine able to clear it. 19 seconds remain on the penalty kill. Canada absolutely giving it away for Ned. Ned having a chance there, just not enough time for him. Agent Levine taking it down low, trying to get someone to move for him. Nothing he likes there, as he'll have to fight for it down in the corner. Agent Levine finding his teammate, Turkey Jabba not realizing it, fighting his way over to the bench now, as he'll have to bring an extra man on. Turkey Jabba decides to stay on, I guess, as a little bit of miscommunication there, as the puck gets sent over far side. Just had the right angle, just not enough speed on it. Not enough cheddar, as people like to say.
Bro.
Okay, bro. As we brought over, Turkey Java fires it up high. Canada with a great chance. Almost sneaking it through. Nothing gets by there as Agent Levine fighting for his team.
Down low in the corner. Trying to find a pass up high. Nothing sneaks through quite yet there. As we stuck below the net. A hit there. It will be off the puck, and we'll get a penalty. And it will be on Agent Levine. As he'll share some words with the referee. As he's kind of confused what he got called for. Okay, why is he calling for corner? That was just most definitely not in the corner.
It was definitely just not in a corner.
What corner was it in?
What? Not quite, bro.
Hopefully, he doesn't think the same rule applies for like the net corner, right?
Net corner does not equal corner.
Literally, as the puck gets sent along, Canada looking to sneak it through. As they brought down low. Bro, okay, now I'm just confused because it was nowhere near the corner.
Yeah, he was nowhere near the corner on either of the hits.
As we brought down to the behind Canada's net, as they'll have to fight for it. Spice Prime trying to get somewhere to go. 4:12 remains. It's do or die. Canada trying to push to hold their lead. And they'll be killing their time as 5 seconds starting to wind down. 3, 2, 1, and it's done. We're back to 3-on-3. As Spice Prime, the hero for Canada, looks to pressure the puck, heading down either way. Gets sent over to the other side. Trying to get something going. A quick P3, far side, and a great save. As that is what Zillis was touching on during the intermission. That far side is able to glove it. I mean, sure, he wasn't fully positioned for it, but he made the nice glove to save it. As Spice Prime down low in the corner.
That one was a heater straight for the net, man. He grabbed that one out of the air.
Yeah. I was going far side, believe. I don't know how to say that person's name. Whatever. Agent Levine down low. Carson AO also with them, trying to help out as much as possible. 3:10 remains. Agent Levine trying to find his first of the day. Unable to get it there as he'll be forced to rebuild down low behind the net. Puck stuck low in the corner. I think those are some intentional hits. It's okay though.
Okay.
Hard to see unless you're in spectator mode.
I mean, obviously, yeah, they were intentional, but the corner, you know, everyone intentionally hits in the corner. Unless he's like looking up and hitting him, I won't really call it.
Yeah, we get some good analogy from a referee, Exulis. Bro. I'm so tired. Carson AO fighting for it, trying to get someone to move. Nothing quite yet there. 2:30 remains. Carson AO finds its way down low. Trying to get the move. A quick P3. A nice save from saving CPR. As we'll get another delayed penalty. And it looks to be on Canada again.
Yeah,
Dang, he really just told you. He said, "I."
Yeah, he was mid-air jumping, shooting the puck, and got he got smacked, dude. Sometimes you just can't let that one slide.
Yeah.
P1 clicking on the puck to play defense, bro. You gotta sit there and tell your players to go into P2 when they play in defense.
As we get set for the draw, a great chance for the comeback here. The puck gets sent along, able to find it first, heading down either way. Oh, unable to get the shot off as we cleared away by Shvakia as we brought over a nice glove save from saving CPR as he gets the appreciation from his teammate. As we brought along, a quick P3 makes its way off the post. Yakupov looks to pressure. Nothing quite yet there for him. Now, fighting for it. Trying to get something to move. Ox XD. Trying to put a move for it. Nothing quite yet there. Black. Really trying to make a push for his team. I mean, he is the star player. The one to help his team get so far in this tournament.
Oh my goodness.
believe
Oh
being-
my goodness.
I mean,
Dude.
sometimes you gotta wonder what you're watching, but you know, you gotta
It
give
really
a
doesn't
break.
matter anymore for Czechia, dude. They'd have to score 2 points in a minute and a half to even have a chance. Because if it goes to overtime, Canada makes it. Yeah, it really is. Just need a miracle on ice here.
Oh, I see. As we brought along. Canada fires, trying to find the dagger goal. Nothing gets through there. Another chance building. Fighting for it along the board side. Check. Trying to find in the middle. A delayed penalties there. It looks to be on check as Canada having a chance. And man, it just irritates me why goalies just don't run to the bench to get an extra player on the ice. There's been so much penalties. I know I wasn't really one there, but there's been so much penalties where they like no one hit it and they're able to pull in time to get an extra player. But I guess a 4-on-3 doesn't really matter. I guess not the same as hockey, but yeah. TO by Cam Chancellor. And then he said, "My bad." Get in the box, you scum. Yeah, you scum. Spice Prime, looking to win the draw. Nothing quite yet there with opportunity building. Trying to sneak it through. Will get shut down before anything gets there.
Goalie is pulled.
We will have 3-on-3. Time is starting to wind down. I mean, they pulled a net to have man on advantage. 3-on-3, and I don't know if it's going to help or not. Because honestly, it might just be over. Because I don't think they're going to score 2 goals in that opportunity. As I say that, Ned finds the P3. As the empty net is there, it trickles in. Spice Prime scores the hat trick. It's his 3rd of the night. And what a performance coming from Spice Prime.
Wow.
Hey, baby. So surely their win song's the Canadian anthem, right, guys? Yeah. Yes, sir. We got some real fans, you know. Tuning in every stream. There is everything in this. As we see, there's even fighting in this.
Oh my god.
As Spice Prime comes away with a hat trick and a win on the fight. And wow, oh wow. What are we even seeing? As everyone cheering on Canada. No pressure, bro. No pressure. As the puck we head along. Canada trying to break free. Nothing quite yet there. 2-on-2. Puck gets sent up high. It'll be brought over. As we hit on the play. One last chance. Shot fired. No one there. Finally cleared. And Canada does it. They make it through with the comeback. And they fight their way back into this game. And they clinch their spot into the playoffs. What? We're streaming on TikTok too?
Yeah.
Oh, Youppi is? Is he play by? No. No.
Yeah, they do. They actually just yap the whole time, and like they just like talk about like the plug in and stuff.
All right. Well, that is it for us for today. We hope to catch you for the playoffs, as I believe this was the last game day. Yeah, no?
It was.
Yeah, playoffs start tomorrow as Group A, second seed, will take on Group B, third seed, as that will be starting at 7:30 p.m. EST. We hope to catch you there. I have been your play-by-play analysis, Toasted XD, and to my referee, Haha PvP and Exulis, and to my streamer, Dremmings. We appreciate you all from the BSN. And we hope to catch you tomorrow once again, 7:30 p.m. EST. Thank you, and a good night for all.